Hey, and welcome to the Meditations and Musings podcast. I'm Elena Lipson. I'm a mama, I'm a wife, and I'm the founder of the Divine Self-Care Circle membership and the Virtual Retreat Academy. I don't believe that you have to sacrifice your body, your health, or your family in order to create true abundance and prosperity. I believe in living based on the divine feminine metrics of success, and these include pleasure, play, ease, grace, and a slower pace. Each week, I'll bring you 1 to 2 new episodes. One of these will be a guided meditation that you don't have to do on the meditation pillow, and the other will be a conversation to help you access your inner wisdom, to ignite abundance, and inspire others to do the same. I invite you to join me on this journey back to the magic of a divinely aligned and well cared for you. And now, join me for today's episode. Hello, this is Elena Lipson, and I welcome you to the Meditations and Musings podcast. Today's episode is all about rituals. And if you know me, you know that I love my daily, weekly, monthly, and yearly rituals. I also love my ceremonies, and rituals and ceremonies are actually different. And we're going to talk about why. We're going to explore the topic of rituals today. We're going to talk about what is a ritual and how you can start creating some of your own rituals. I'll give you some examples of the rituals you might already be practicing in your life that you might not really think of as rituals, but they are. Rituals go way back in our human development. They are part of our culture. They are part of different cultures, maybe where you come from and your family lineage have their own rituals. Sometimes we create new ones with the families that we form as we grow up. Even with friends, we create weekly rituals. We create dinners and Sunday morning pancakes. Yep, those are rituals too. And I love rituals because, as I said, they do give your life meaning and depth and grounding in a way that makes you feel like you belong, makes you feel like you are part of something bigger, even if the rituals that you do only involve yourself. And I'll share why. Before I dive in, I wanted to, of course, remind you of our sponsor, which is the 66 Sacred Rituals Program. So the 66 Sacred Rituals Program is an audio journey, a daily ritual practice that invites you to experience 66 simple but powerful daily rituals for mind, body, and spirit. They're really super simple in terms of you don't need any special equipment or any stuff to make them happen. You simply do them. They're about 2 to 7 minute audio files, which you can download and listen to anytime, over and over again. You can share them with your friends. They're really powerful rituals that I have either learned or developed over time that allow me to connect with something higher than myself, my highest self, my intuition, and a general daily meaning, a sense of meaning in my life. So I created this program, and it's been off the charts, a hit with everyone who's taken it. And so I invite you, as my special podcast listener, to enjoy an exclusive coupon code for $10 off for the program. All you need to do is head over to elenalipson.com/66 days. You can actually experience one of the rituals for free over there. And then if you decide to go ahead and grab the program, don't forget to use the coupon code podcast. That's it, podcast. When you check out, you'll get $10 off the 66 Sacred Rituals Program. So now let's define what is a ritual. A ritual is a set, according to Spiritual Naturalist Society, a ritual is a set of practices or habits and behaviors that we intend to be regular, giving structure to our lives and helping to cultivate the qualities we believe are conducive to a good, virtuous, and flourishing life. According to Yoga Magazine, through this process of ritual, we bypass the analytical mind and connect directly with consciousness via the heart. This is where communication takes place with symbol and sincerity of heart. Ritual is not an intellectual activity. It is trust in the Creator. In fact, we have many rituals in our culture already. These are the cultural rituals that connect us to community: marriage, births, death ceremonies, anniversaries, and birthdays. Yeah, those are rituals in our culture that we all sort of agree on as a society what is involved. They definitely look different based on each person, but in general, we know what a marriage means or a birth means. These are some of our socialized rituals: sales, meetings, standing in line, being a consumer, engaging in conversation. We sort of know as a social being what some of these social rituals entail. Now, the benefits of daily ritual, creating your own rituals around things that you find important, that it gives you a sense of grounding. It gives you a sense of meaning and rhythm. Coming back to something over and over again gives you a sense of depth. True success comes from daily, consistent action, and rituals create a container for daily action in your life that is aligned with flow, ease, success, and peace. Rituals can help you create confidence and joy because it helps you create a practice. And whenever you do a daily practice, it builds your sense of a capacity for being able to do something over time. So when you're creating your own rituals, it's really important to build them around your natural rhythms. Try starting with a morning ritual and expanding to others once your morning ritual is flowing effortlessly. If you try to change everything all at once, you're simply going to get overwhelmed that nothing is working and you're going to leave your efforts. So first, a morning ritual focus area could start like this: something for your mind, something for your body, something for your spirit. With your mind, you can start by clearing the cobwebs, connecting with your intentions, and simply grabbing your journal and writing out what your intention is for the day. When it comes to a body ritual, it's all about igniting your inner pilot light and embodying your highest self. For me, it's all about dance or stretching or movement. For you, it could be simply doing a few of your favorite stretches. It could be doing a few of your favorite yoga moves. It's really up to you. And when it comes to a morning ritual around spirit, it's about connecting to guidance and learning to trust. The most simple form of that is simply sitting at the edge of your bed, closing your eyes, and just breathing for 1 minute to 5 minutes to more. If you want to sit in cross-legged position, if you want to get a meditation pillow, if you want to use some crystals or tarot cards, you can definitely expand. But the most simple connection is just sitting down, closing your eyes, maybe even asking a question: what do I need to know for today? And just following your breath and allowing for whatever comes to come. Now, another place that you can actually add ritual is in business. Yep, you can actually have business rituals. In fact, I highly recommend business rituals because it helps you to really create your own way of showing up in business. So 3 ways to do that are to connect with your why and set a clear intention for anything that involves practices in your business. This could be for a meeting, for hosting a webinar, for writing a blog, for anything you do. Before you do it, connect with your why and set a clear intention. This alone will change how you show up. The second business ritual that I love is pause and play. So many of us are used to just pushing through. Instead of giving yourself a break to get the imagination flowing and get your physical body flowing again, you push through and think that just by sitting at your desk continuously, you're going to get creative ideas flowing. Not true. If you are working on something and you've been working for about 90 minutes to 2 hours, there's a lot of statistical and scientific proof that says you actually only have a certain amount of capacity to create constantly until your brain starts to diminish on its returns. So the best thing to do is to pause and play, whether it's to go outside, put on a song and dance, or just do something totally unrelated. Another business ritual, the third one, is to write, draw, clear, or release. So give yourself some other thing to do, whether it's doodling, or whether it's writing for fun, or whether it's just getting on a trampoline and bouncing, or again, dancing, or burning some sage, something that allows you to give you a sense of movement and clearing the air. Sometimes I'll just go and write in my journal for a while, sit outside, and just try to figure out why I'm feeling stuck or overwhelmed. Now, some cool pre-game rituals if you're about to do something big, like go speak on stage or host a webinar or do something. 3 simple rituals you can do are: 1, ground and meditate. And by grounding, it's simple. Get your feet on the ground, get in, that's why it's called ground, get into your body and have a small meditation practice around getting into your breath, getting into your body, getting fully present and mindful for the people that you're about to engage with. Another pregame ritual is to pray or call upon guidance. Just ask for help. You know, whether you believe in God or divine or a universe or angels or just the sky or just the world, whatever it is, just call for help. You don't have to do this alone. Another cool pregame ritual is to pull an oracle card, a tarot card, and just ask for guidance. Is there something that you need to know? Is there some idea that's going to help you creatively pull in what you need to know? You'd be surprised how often they're just totally on point. So if you're not sure where to start, gratitude is always a great foundation to build on. Expressing gratitude as a ritual is a way of simultaneously celebrating the good in your life and creating an opening for welcoming more. So that's my quick and dirty on rituals. And I promise to share the difference between rituals and ceremony. Now, ceremony, it's simple. The differentiation is the ritual is kind of a gate into meaning, right? It's kind of a gate into the moment. It gets you present, it builds in rhythm, and it creates a connection with what you're doing. Now, a ceremony is a celebration. It's a celebration. So whether it's a full moon ceremony where you're celebrating the passing and the cycle of the moon, you can have rituals in your ceremony, but the ceremony is simple. It's a celebration. And weddings can be a celebration, a ceremony with rituals in it, just like all the other rituals. So they really do interact beautifully together. Again, if you want to learn more about rituals and experience some of the ones that I've created, don't forget to head on over to 66 Sacred Rituals at elenalipson.com/66 days. You'll get 22 days of morning rituals, 22 days of daytime rituals, and 22 days of evening rituals, which you can actually use however you want. You can try them at any time. You don't have to use them in that order. But I wanted to just quickly share this episode on rituals because they're just a beautiful way to add meaning, depth, and grounding into your life, even if it's just as simple as lighting a candle before dinner. That's it. It's not too complicated. But if you want to experience my favorite rituals, don't forget to grab 66 Sacred Rituals. And please don't forget to use your exclusive coupon code podcast, the word podcast, when you're checking out. I'm so excited to have this conversation with you. Stay tuned for next week's episode of Meditations and Musings. I wish you a phenomenal week, so many blessings, and have fun creating your own rituals. You never know what you're going to come up with. Can't wait to hear all about it. And if you enjoyed this episode, please do share it with your community, with your friends or family, and don't forget to leave a review so I know what you think. I'd love to know. And if you're going to join the 66 Sacred Rituals community, I'm so excited for you to experience some of my favorite sacred rituals. Have a beautiful rest of your day. Take care. Thank you so much for listening and learning about the new divine self-care way of being in your life, business, and the bedroom based on the divine feminine metrics of success: pleasure, play, ease, grace, and a slower pace. If you're ready to bust the myth of overwhelm and tap into an inspired start to each day, I've put together a free video series for you to help you start each day with energy, inspiration, and ignite that inner pilot light which attracts joy, magic, and synchronicity. You can access my 3-step magic morning practice to help you ignite your inner light and attract the abundance that you're craving. Head on over to elenalipson.com/gift. And if you enjoyed this episode, I would so love if you share it with a friend, a sister, a mother, a daughter, and please leave a review. That is how the magic starts to ripple out. Here's wishing you a day full of beauty, magic, and divine self-care. I'll see you next time at the Meditations and Musings podcast.